Get ready to witness the heart-pounding action and intense battles from the PUBG Mobile Global Invitational 2023. In this exhilarating video, we've compiled the absolute best team fights that showcase the skill, strategy, and adrenaline-fueled moments that define the tournament. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and join our Discord server to be a part of our community, where you can engage in regular scrims and thrilling tournaments. It's time to dive into the action and experience the excitement like never before. If there's a fight in Paradise Resort, it's always been between D+ Kia and GK.
They want another knock. They don't want to risk it. They say, okay, we know that we're up. Let's just take our time and slowly creep on GK, hopefully get another knock, and then it's going to be easy pickings from there.
Definitely so. Okay, if there's a lull in this for the moment, actually, no, I still can't talk about the Gladiators situation until this one is concluded. So we do have a QBZ in hand, and Hyde will be able to get Forest straight away.
Forest with getting knocked here is going to even the fight here. GK Forest, Sayden actually does go down. That makes things tough. But D+ Kia with their teamwork working so well together. And now Ragnar versus Fabian. This is going to be a huge fight. I love the fact that he does go for those finishes, wants to eliminate all the information that they have, leaving Fabian completely blind.
Very important. Now it's 2v1 advantage. One's going to go for the res here, whilst the other one's trying to get out the angle. Using that perspective, try and get that scan going on. QBZ trying to go for that trade. Reinforcements coming along. Has to abandon the res. Will finish it off. And we see a full team wipe. If they can get them on their feet, that's a huge win.
Gladiators takes on the Chinese sensation Tienba in an intense 4v4 fight.
Thinking about what they want to take here. And they do need to take this pretty swiftly because they want to get looted. They want to move into this later game.
Yeah, Kitsune's going to have to start loading that shotgun with cutlery at this rate, but Tienba over, already down to Tixi, comes out swinging with the UMP. The PPP's on, also in play from Kitsune.
Max will be happy about that one. Nade in, Fnatic, Vector on the back, got the AKM as well, it looks like, as well over the shoulder, but a lineup is good. Low on the ammo and a nade to respond. Gladiators picking through the pieces of this fight. Kitsune spends both of those shells to get the flush onto Tianyu and allowing the res in response. Tixi in a position to get res. 15 rounds. The ammo is a real issue here. Meku taking an isolated 1v1 with Ren from Tienba. Another knock sent over to YDD. Tixi still down. Over has a nade. Meku staying nice and clear of sightlines from the rest of the roster. Ren kept away from this as well, as Tixi continues to tick down. Over, taken low, and Kitsune wants to chase it up. Good news for Gladiators to be able to find both of these teams' players. Ren, now last standing, still embroiled in the scrap with Meku around the side. The PP Bison has a big magazine blank, but the AKM's going to have a little bit more firepower, maybe wanting to swap for that. Meku still low. The Gladiators can now turn their entire attention over to Ren.
A real unfortunate fight there for Tienba. Gladiators really just knew exactly what they wanted to do in this situation. They've taken it slow, much slower than we usually see them take these fights. They're quite chaotic in these situations. I did love the grenade though, and that truly was a knockout. Basically went down more to the black eye from the nade in the face than the actual explosion. Matic found himself a bunch of ammo with this Vector. 183 remaining.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah, more than likely will assault the position from all angles. They might take a knock or two, but should be able to get this done if Ren doesn't have an absolute big say into this.
Okay.
The Monsters takes on the Arabs. It's the fight between Vampire Esports and Twisted Minds.
Knows that they must push this location and eventually quite aggressively.
Vampire going up against Twisted Minds. Here comes a big battle here, 4v4. Schweppes does have those angles. He's going to throw that jump nade. Ooh, gets beat up pretty bad, but he hits the nade onto Dami. That leaves one player up for Twisted Minds. We should see a full send here from Vampire.
Difficult to deal with this, as another nice nade was going their way. Didn't quite connect with as much as I thought it would, though. A bit of a push-up. Two, trying to push on this. Crypto not with too much opportunity here to get this going. He's sticking the res. This is very bold. He's now going to have to remove, considering Ravenclaw was looking for the off angle.
DBS is out. Here we go, Ravenclaw. He's got the advantage. Oh, and Nade does it, though. And that is Twisted Minds out early. And our All-Star Stage champion starting off strong.
The rivals faces off again. D plus Kia takes on GK in an epic shotgun battle.
Oh, you can, but I don't think it holds as much value as you may think.
Or
Or they may think.
Yes, indeed. Let's see how he's going to start this off. He's got that over-under shotgun. He has to hit it. 2 bullets. He's got his teammate right next to him. Oh, he's actually got 3, so they're going to have an advantage. Oh, a stun grenade blinds them both, and they're going to have to do some shots, completely blind the situation. You can even see Osel shooting his own teammate. Satan up close with the S12K. Has to hit the shot, but so much hesitancy. Look how much time these players are taking to reset over and over.
Ragnar holding the angle here. A big jump shot coming in as well as Haith is going to try and get this going alongside the S12K.
Oh.
3 down. Satan has to make a miracle play happen here. They know where he is. They're going to prioritize him instead of going for those flushes and trying to pump him out with the pumpy. As Satan goes for a jump shot against it, but I don't think it's going to work on out. There's no way he wins this, surely.
He hit him too, but he's down to 1 HP. Gets it done after all. Gonna go ahead and go for that pump shotgun. Can Satan pull off another miracle play for the first time here in this tournament? He's gonna get a double most likely.
He's low.
1 more shot. Missed it again. How is he missing all these shots? Oh, that had to hurt.
Fireflux versus Infinity IQ finishes off in style.
See the scramble to try to get into the center of the zone. Infinity IQ making some shots onto Soulk. Are they able to bust out the buggy? No, instead they get ran over. Fireflux looking to do possibly even another run over from Soulk. He jumps out but gets popped at the same time.
Trying his best to deal with this here, but it is difficult when you rock up on a location like this. Here comes Lutz once again. He's going for another one. Actually gets a full finish off, and he's able to finish it all off. Amazing to be able to get that kind of recovery, but they need to recover even a little bit more.
Alter Ego takes down the table toppers to get the chicken dinner.
We just need this M4, baby. Tony K forwarding on in. Gante does get knocked, though. Maybe a double knock is tough, but Ravenclaw does pick him up in the meantime, and that is DRS out, so now it is down to a 2v2.
Maybe too bold, though. Who knows? Because losing those 2 players really takes away a lot of your advantage. Gonna try and get Schweppes up here, but they do have some nades in hand. If they're in nade range, this could be deadly here for Vampire. The circle's pushing them. They have to move away from this rock before Alter Ego has to move themselves.
Octa applying the pressure.
He's holding it. He hold the angle.
Hold the angle. Just keep on that suppressive fire. Let Papa Blue do the work
Just hold the angle.
And this should be an easy dub for Alter Ego. Meanwhile, Vampire going out at the end of it. A brilliant performance for them regardless. And honestly,
Fireflux courageous 4v4 fight against Vampire Esports for the victory.
Focused on GK right behind him.
Exactly. You have to keep an eye on him. And Fireflux is going to move down with vehicles, use some of these smokes as well now to try and find themselves a spot. That looks like they're doing it successfully so far. Satan being in that spot makes it a little bit easier for Fireflux to make this move because they just don't have as many eyes on the Fireflux rotate.
Oh my gosh, that rotation for Fireflux makes things that much more difficult because now you have to focus on them instead of Satan from GK. So they are within nade range. Here comes Soulk. Throw in some util. He's got 3 nades and a Molotov to his name, so plenty of utility. Meanwhile, Satan left the shack. Where did he go? He's a magician. He's out of there.
Look at him. Crawling along. Sneaky snake.
Sneaky snake. He snuck out. He threw down that, almost like a ninja, throwing down that smoke and just ejected out of there.
I will say there's a slight curve on this field that allowed Fireflux to get out of there a little bit more unscathed than I thought they were gonna. So that has helped them considerably. Nice nade to open things up.
Soulk with a huge nade. That was an eviction notice. Here it comes to one more. Right onto Schweppes. Schweppes down barely to 20% HP. You know he's got to have another.
Oh, no.
Oh, the beautiful anger from Soulk.
Oh.
Now it's down to 2 players left from Vampire.
They fanned out fantastically in this field, and they are not giving them a second's notice as another nade will come in, finishing them off here from Ketch. Going to be wildly spraying towards that, but it's not going to work on out here. Ravenclaw goes down as well. Fireflux is all over this one.
Tony K going down. That is Fireflux clutching up the win.
6-8, and Alpha 7's fights have never been boring.
Alpha 7 able to get an opening knock, but Yang One again on such a huge sideswipe slows Revo down. Now turning attention to the backline, but there's a teammate already pushing forward. Senatexa drawn short out in the open, has to just go completely raw into this fight. Gets the crossfire. Oh, Yang One perfect on the timing, and 2 players fall to the scope. Carrillo now under pressure, and Yang One on a mission. to try and take down Alpha 7 single-handed.
no way.
Finally falls, but the health bars are blinking. And now can 628 pull it back together? They got the res. Sunan playing around this door frame. They reposition and they have got the center. Breaks out wide and Sunan's forwards. DBS in hand, but it's cut down. And Revo turns the tables again. Now on the back lines, they're looking for one more, but it's denied yet again. 3 eliminations found. And they want the res. They slow down the fight. Carrillo has the off angle. Groza to try and stop it. He knows he's there. Burns him out of position. Lights his feet on fire, and he has to tear to the back of the warehouse. Vehicles as cover, and Carrillo desperately trying to keep his team alive, allow them to get the res. They have been able to get it on board. Mafioso and Revo now very healthy. One player stands for them, and Revo swings in through the door, out into the blue, and Alpha 7 march their way to victory.
Twisted Minds showed their aggression with a wild rush against D+ Kia.
The offshoot just underneath Stalber, but these are all very, very close quarter situations.
Okay.
D+ Kia got down towards the south side of Fireflux. They regroup. Now Seyden will have to face off against Easy, not able to do it.
The crash starting well for Twisted Minds here. They've managed to get a knock on the opener. Satan falls next as well. Only Rolkiss falls in response. And now it's just Fabian and Osal to try and keep themselves in this one. But Twisted Minds have other ideas. Rolkiss down and flushed. Dammy also knocked, but with Fabian out of it, the heal needs to come through for Forest. Has that first aid, not really too many stims to worry about. Fireflux are chiming in as a third party. Vampire have rolled up close as well. Not right into the fray. The Forest descends from the top. The attic was his respite, but no longer will it be. Twisted Minds.
One of the most intense 4v4 battles of PMWI was the fight between the leaders, Vampire Esports versus Alpha 7.
Unacceptable behavior, but Fireflux smashed apart to pieces. And now Alpha 7 have 9 points on elimination. points behind. It's not going to change too much on that differential here, but an aid over the top, and Revo's next to fall. Ravenclaw wins his trade with Carrillo, and the Vampire squads bite back from the marshalling of the terrain.
Humiliation!
The last to go down, 11 eliminations, and that was a masterclass of open terrain warfare.
DRS knows how to clear bridge camps even if it is set by the formidable 628.
Across the bridge, I don't think they've given much intel. Look, there's no lines of sight for them to be able to spot them, so they're playing it cautious, but I don't think they know exactly where 628 is just yet. They can have a guess, though, a good guess.
Yeah, so you can see them leapfrogging. They're playing this very carefully. Here comes Killer YT. He's going to be the main scout here for DRS, and he is looking to see if he spots anybody slipping here. Meanwhile, 628 playing this very carefully. Okay, I think he did see Steez.
Yeah.
Does he spot him one more time? Yeah, you can see him just constantly eyeing there. I think he saw that pixel move, and he's looking for an off angle.
You're going to get audio cues from that.
Oh, no! Oh, he didn't see him after all, and Steez was waiting for him, so now they're going to really wait for that off angle to come in hot, but man, they're going to lose Gyante in this process.
Oh, that's free.
It isn't free.
You've got to hit this. You've got to hit this.
My goodness.
Oh, no. And trying to... Oh,
nice shot there.
Knock. Killer's got to do a lot of work here for DRS.
Here comes a nade. Oh, he got up too high.
No
Has to go lay down. He is really beat up.
He's going to try and cook a nade for it. He's going to try and airburst it.
Oh,
Get out
this
of the way,
has
Falcon.
to be... Yeah, Falcon trying to give him the angle. Ooh, just a little bit too overcooked.
It's difficult to hit that. Really difficult.
Delta pushing up. Getting the information from Killer YT. Does he get that nade off? He does! From the top ropes all the way down. 2 knocked for 628.
A 5-star frog splash coming out to be able to bring that down.
Killer Rasa.
Yeah, still under a lot of pressure here, man. Trying to get him wherever he can. Sunan, extra shots coming in from that kind of lighthouse area.
Sunan with the angles, but oh, he's going to watch his whole team get wiped if he ain't careful. Yang is down there. Try to apply some pressure with that nade, but he's going to go ahead and go return and try to pick up Steez. But every second that goes, he's going to be in trouble, and Yang does get shot up in the process. That information does go out to the rest of the squad. Here comes DRS on the long side of this bridge, looking to finish off 628. Tons of nades coming out.
Little short on that one. Trying to move forwards even a little bit more. You don't need to jump for that. Should be able to get a connection. Actually does get him revved up and good to go. Jumps through the smoke, trying to make it work. Not successful against the DBS.
Does he spot him? Rules. OG coming in hot, and there it is. So 3 members from 628 go down. Sunan does catch one, but I think at the end of the day, DRS will be getting the last lap here.
Yeah, I mean, a good recovery for them, all things considered. It was looking a bit dicey, but I think what really put the fear more so in them than anything was Killer being up there, being kind of that covering angle for them, but maybe not finished yet, Sunan. He's looking for it.
It doesn't matter whom they are facing. D+ Kia knows how to dominate.
His rejects is shut down. Another knock by a headshot. Brilliant stuff.
D+ Kia, can they finally shut down Vampire? Vampire now in a really bad spot. Maybe playing it just a little bit too patient here, allowing D+ Kia to get an advantage off them. That's 3 knocked. We got to see a full push coming up for them now. Tony K does get res. That's one player you do not want up in this situation.
Trying to go for a pickup on Ravenclaw here, but D+ Kia is not going to let up on this advantage. Actually hits the Fae Bale. It slows him down a little bit, but will go for a spray. Tony K has to do put-off magic once again. Fabian pushed up around this right-hand side, trying to negate some of the smokes. Here comes Forrest as well to help things out, but a grenade from Tony K opens things up. This could be the comeback.
Tony K evening the fight just like that. What can't this man do? A headshot, though, from Osul is going to make it that much more difficult for Vampire to get this done. Forrest up front.
Does Schweppes remaining.
Schweppes has to hit this nade. But Forrest finishing off Ravenclaw and secure the point. That's huge.
Yeah, big stuff. Shutting down Vampire, extremely important, especially for the rest of the lobby here. Schweppes will be sandwiched here. 628 wraps around and is able to put the nail in the coffin for Vampire, put the stake through their heart.
A breathtaking 3v3 fight between Vampire Esports and 628.
In a day here if Vampire continues on the absolute march that they're on. Schweppes is even moving up the high ground here. If he saw Yang One, he saw him just for a moment. He's going to fall back against that. And most importantly, 628 still has nades available to try and dislodge them.
Schweppes is in a really awkward spot. He knows that there's one of the members from GK down south below him, so he wants to be really careful. 628 is playing this way too hesitant. They gotta dominate that high ground and use it to their advantage. You cannot let Vampire breathe for too long.
And most importantly, not only Vampire looking just to solidify themselves at the top, it could be a double record-breaking game for them if they're able to get it here. Guy Thieving, sorry, gonna make it go down. That's a great angle here for Yang1. He's gonna have to just finish him off.
Huge. Finally taking advantage of that high ground. They take stoned, and that's gonna even out the playing field. Now, Vampire at a huge disadvantage positionally. 628, by all accounts, should win this game.
Yang's already got 7 this game. They've got 16 eliminations throughout it. That is massive here. Guy's going to try and go for it for GK, but the big spray on through. And it's Tony K that's able to finish him off. It's another elimination for them. 13 on the board. 3v3 here. If they get this win, that is absolutely massive.
Tony K. 6 eliminations to his name. Oh, what a shot. Jing taking out Schweppes. Here comes 628. Yang, yeah, with a huge off angle, trying to get the bucket to go to the other side of the hill. 628 executing this so well. Ravenclaw peeking out his back. He gets knocked. It's all up to Tony K. He gets one and gets finished right there towards the end. 628 with a massive chicken dinner for them, passing up Alpha 7.
The team fight between DRS Gaming and Alpha 7 ends with a clutch.
Deciding what to do because they need the points desperately. They need those elims, but DRS needs to go well. They got one knock, and here they come with a full send.
Gonna try for it here. Alpha 7, a few shots over the ridge line, just waiting until they get a little bit closer. M249 in hand, but Mafioso's already down. It's gonna be an S12K against DBS, but the DBS will win things out. Killer once again for DRS, really being the playmaker, trying to move up here alongside his team here. Senak is the only one actually left in this. Charging up a nade, goes for the throw. Great nade.
Got him.
Goes for the second. Will get it. The S12K. What a play.
2 eliminations there for Alpha 7, and Reject Tokyo needs to come for the third party, but can't send attacks to do it. He does! Senataxo with the 1v3 eliminating DRS Gaming.
Yeah.
628 were 4-man strong, but 1 man was enough to wipe out the entire team of Infinity IQ.
Always holding that really good solid position. The scout, he is now in the spot. We're going to see the rest of Vampire go directly in his direction. Meanwhile, Infinity IQ in an absolute battle with 628. Here they go.
Crypto, one of the fan favorites, going to need to get something done here. Yang actually goes down. From the distance, it will be Infinity IQ able to deal with that. It was a big nade for him, but at the same time, action falls as well. They're taking battles with multiple teams here at the moment, but they really need to prioritize Infinity IQ. They're really on their doorstep. They're their barrier to entry for all of this. A spray from Jing to try and hit it on, but will actually have to lie down. Even the finish as well. They're just slowly picking away at them.
Here comes Steez, fully sending it on up. Meanwhile, Zing is holding the back line. Unfortunately, Zing has no utility at all. Steez has his back, though. He has 3 nades to his name. That nade might be good. It does piece up Benzu. Infinity IQ forced to split up because they want to be out of nade range. One more nade. This could be it. This could turn the battle for them.
And then you go with the Org as well. The Org, an absolute laser here. Will be able to take one. Will he get a second as well? Near the boogie, and he will be able to get it. That is a big play. Straight through the smoke to try and finish off Infinity IQ here. This gun can finish it off, but Crypto from the high ground comes in, able to try and ruin a little bit of the fun here for Bensu. As he will fall. Another spray in. What a play from Steez. What a move. He needs to finish Crypto.
Steez, so huge. Now on to the next. Here comes Twisted Minds. The low toss nade. Catch him off guard. Steez is on a tear.
The school main building saw the battle of 5 teams, all at once.
Problem is the D plus Kira's found themselves on the roof. Where is the middle of this circle?
It's in the dead center of school, right where the fountain is.
Do you mean in the forecourt? Like,
yes,
yeah.
In the quad.
Oh my.
It's in the quad.
That's an American thing, right?
Oh, yes, it is.
Yep,
and I'll tell you what, this...
I think, isn't it on the roof?
No, yeah, it is. It's on the roof, right where Osul is.
That could end up being a situation where they're above each other. Or, you know, above, below. And then it comes down to, like, who just randomly gets off a heel after 75.
Well... Everybody, we're about to find out. This is stage 9. This circle is going down to the absolute center. Osul up on top. They finally start putting their eyes onto Vampire. All the util should start coming out right now. We're going to see everybody throw all that they have. Stone throwing a nade right onto Fabian.
To talk about this just for a moment, if it does come down to that scenario that I pointed out, sometimes people try and hurt themselves so that they can be below 75 so that they can start the heal before even, you know, it really being impactful. Because you have to, because the blue tick's too hard. So just thought I'd mention that.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see all their team members pass all their first aids to one player, at least to kind of hedge their bets if a heal off will ensue. D+Kia trying to not let that happen. Meanwhile, we see Reject Tokyo pushing in Lufa.
Ooh.
Nice steal there from Fabian, taking all the eliminations that he can. Here comes Box Gaming now, eyes on the prize.
Potato, he's so close to them. This is, where is he going? This is actually very, very close down to the wire here. Fabian going to try and bank some of these nades off of the wall. Schweppes is moving in. He's sneaking in the back here to try and make something of this.
Sneaky, sneaky. Meanwhile, Schweppes finally getting spotted here. Forrest looking at him with the lead peek, and Vampire finally eliminated in 4th place. Reject Tokyo with the push.
The middle's in the open.
Alter Ego with the win. D+Kia not able to get it done.